Hey everybody, I'm gonna start something weekly on Sundays that I'm calling Around the Forge. Um, it's basically just a weekly report of this week, my wins, my losses, what I'm most proud of, and something to keep me accountable for. And I invite all of you fathers out there, husbands, really anyone, but specifically husbands and fathers, to do this weekly report. Take a look at yourself and what you're doing daily, weekly. Keep track of it, and then do this weekly report. Look at yourself in the mirror and get better. So for me this week, it was a tough week. I got sick Wednesday, and that kind of affected how I felt. I'm still not feeling very great. I'm stuffy. My sinuses feel like they're inflamed, but overall, I'd say it was a good week. Pushed through some of these sick feelings and ran. Hit my miles that I was trying to get, which was really good. I think this week's biggest win, or something that I'm most proud of, is that Saturday when I woke up, I didn't feel good at all. I still got up and decided I was going to go for a run, and when I was just about to leave, Baylor came outside and saw that I was going to go for a run. So then he said he wanted to go on one. And once I came back, we had breakfast. Kids still wanted to go. So as a family, we all went on a 1 mile run. And that was a huge win for me, because that's kind of the purpose of what I'm doing here, is trying to better myself and be a better example for my kids and children. And then overall, just be a better husband, become a better man. So that's the biggest win, is that I fought through sickness and really just kind of laziness. I didn't want to get up and run, did it. That led to my kids running. They did something hard yesterday, and then we all had just a good time together. So that was the biggest win. I ran 30 miles this week. It's kind of my baseline right now, is trying to run 30 miles each week. My longest run, 12 miles. I did 1 day of strength training for my legs, which I'm trying to strengthen for my marathon, which will be down Big Cottonwood Canyon. I've lost 8 pounds in the last 3 weeks from running so much, so I'm not trying to lose weight. Anyway, I'm gonna try to eat some more calories and hopefully keep the weight up. Okay. This week, we're about to launch our new series, The Punch List. Didn't get as much done as I thought I would. Just time is everything. I was able to do one project and not fully complete with it, but Mariah wanted some new curtains, raise the rod, so we did that, and we actually did it twice. We got a new rod, hung new drapes. They were see-through, so we decided at night they needed to be blackout ones. So Mariah went and got new hardware so we could fit 2 rods. So we had one that's the clear drapes, and then in front is the blackout shade, so at night we can close those and have our privacy. Okay, number 4 on my list of things I want to do, a recap about fatherhood. Best memory that I have with my kids this week was running. I think that's going to be my favorite memory. We also went to Lagoon on Friday, and it was hot, long, but those are always fun memories. I feel like I need to give my kids a little bit more time when I'm at home and not be so much in front of my phone. A lot of times I'm sitting there scrolling. All right, number 5 is marriage. I didn't do very good this week at finding intentional time to be with Mariah. We were supposed to have a little date night that didn't end up happening, so I need to improve and do a little date night this week. I always appreciate her and everything she's doing, because she's working. Wouldn't necessarily say full-time, but she does have quite a busy job looking after her real estate team and doing their transactions, so I appreciate her working really hard for us. Number 6 is faith. I feel like I could have done a lot better on saying my prayers every night and every day. I kind of went back and forth. And then scripture reading. I didn't do very good this week. Just didn't set aside the time, and time goes by so fast if you're not cognizant of what you're doing. Yeah. Okay. Number 7. Okay, what has forged me this week? I think the lack of sleep. I'm still getting pretty decent sleep, but I'd say probably 6 hours a night. I'd love to be at 6 to 8, but you don't get that all the time. The lack of sleep has affected me. Obviously, my body is feeling a little achy, sick, but I pushed through it. And I think that's kind of the biggest lesson, is that there is a hurdle to get over, or a wall per se, and you just have to fight through that. And I feel like I broke through that wall yesterday. I had every excuse to not go for the run. I already ran a couple times. I was sick. It was going to be a busy day. And I didn't even know how far I was going to run yesterday, to be honest with you. I thought, just even getting out will be better than nothing. So just finding that wall and going through it, whether it's right through it, climbing over it, getting to the other side. That's the biggest lesson I learned, is that I can do that. Now I'm going to try to figure out what the next wall is. Number 8, this week's challenge. I think a personal goal this week I'm going to set for myself has nothing to do with physical endurance or anything. I'm going to set a goal to have a date night with my wife, even if that's 10-15 minutes. And I'm going to invite all you husbands out there as well to intentionally set aside 15 minutes at a minimum, say 15 to 30 minutes this week, to be with your wife. Do something intentional with her, whether it's a little game, getting a snack or something that's just you two. That can be just at night, end of the day, or whenever you find it. So that's my challenge to all you husbands out there, to find that time with your wife. Number 9, gratitude. I'm grateful for my family that pushes me and motivates me. Like I posted last week, I got these tattoos. There are 4 bands. Each band represents a kid of mine. I'm just grateful for them. They teach me lessons every week, and what I do is for them. Grateful for the way they lead, because often I think about them and what they're doing and how I can be, like them. Especially this week, Baylor's about to do football, and it's been hard on him because he's just getting into shape and whatnot. And we were all at practice this last week, and he was tired and he was not feeling great. His legs were really sore, but we told him he just got to push through it and try his hardest, and that's what he did. I know he was in pain, but he tried his best, and I could tell it. So I'm grateful for his leadership to me. So overall, again, every week on Sundays, I'm going to do this, a weekly report. We're calling it Around the Forge. I'm going to give you guys a recap of my week, how it went, what I can do to improve, what I did good about. And I'm going to leave a challenge for you guys. And again, this week's challenge is to find 15 to 30 minutes, intentionally set that time aside to be with your wife and do something meaningful. I'm going to try to not keep these very long. I'm not going to edit these videos because I want it to be pretty raw. But no matter how the week went, the hammer is still falling. So I'll see you guys next week.